If you're someone who is maybe planning on changing your wardrobe and you need to move your clothes from one place to another, if you're thinking of moving, or if you're someone who maybe packs their clothes from one season to another, then you want to watch this. Hello and welcome back to my channel. On today's video we are going to be packing. So if you're someone who finds packing a little bit stressful, stick to the channel and see how we get on. Let's start with the boxes. If you want to make it a little bit more fun and creative, you might want to order some boxes that have different colors. So I've got these ones. They come in about 4 different colors. I'll show you the rest later. But I've got a green one here and I've got a blue one here. For my packing, what I'm going to do is probably dedicate a different color to different members of the household. So if it's just you, you can decide to have a different color for your trousers, one color for shirts. Just depends on how you want to play with the colors. But for me, I'm going to be organizing it depending on the individuals of the house. So that's that. And for this ones, I got them online. I can leave you the links on the bottom. Not sponsored, but I can give you the links for that. This is 45 liters and it is quite good. I like the fact that it is see-through and it's very sturdy, it's very strong. They are not cheap, by the way, before you ask, oh my God, how much are you spending on boxes? They're not cheap, but they're very good quality. And I will tell you their downfall. I've been testing them for a while, so I'll tell you what not to do with them. But apart from that, they're really good. So some of you might have seen me do this before because we're all about organizing and lifestyle. So I have done a video on folding. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. But also, I'll show you how I'm going to be packing this clothes. So here, I'm going to fold some tops. I've already done a lot of folding. Let's do that and put it up. I will grab another one. Okay, so I've folded that. I've been doing a lot of folding as well. So this is halfway through. So what I would just tend to do is pack them a little, doesn't necessarily have to be exactly by color, but I do try to coordinate them in similar colors. So that will go here. And for the creams, blues, I've got some blue here already. Okay, let's put them here anyway. So these are my tops. Creams are here. I might just put this one on here just because to make it a little bit more even. So the good news is if you look at it from here, you can see the top is short, but you can see what's in the box. At any angle, you can see what's in the boxes. So if you look at it from that side as well, you can see what's in the boxes. That's one thing I like about having see-through. Having see-through and having a color box is really hard to find. So when I found this box, I was like, definitely I'm going for this because it's very easy to find a clear see-through box. It's another thing to find a quality one. Yes, if you have any other ones that you found that you've used in the past or that you're using, let us know at the comments below. If you've got tracksuits and you want to fold them, I would suggest folding them this way. So they're pairs, but I stack them up. I think they're a little bit easier that way. What I also tend to do is use one of these wardrobe humidifiers. Can you see? It's they're like little stones, but you know, especially during winter, you tend to have moist in the hair, unless maybe if you've got one of those vents in your house, that might help. But in the wardrobe particular, I find this quite useful. So I'll show you what it looks like. This is a brand new one. That was the one I was using in my wardrobe. It's called the wardrobe humidifier. I'd also put the links down below for you. And I like this. So once they're in use and they get moist, it kind of becomes liquefied and then it drops in here. So that's what it become, something like this. Normally all this should dissolve, and this is a new one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave one in here. This stops your clothes from smelling like they've been in the wardrobe forever. Now before you label, I will give you a little tip. It's always nice to take out the label that comes with the boxes, just because it makes it cleaner when I then put my label on there. So I've got the label. So you folded the clothes, you put in the box, you put a humidifier in there. We're going to put a label on it, and this is my label. I will show you the printer if you want to know more about this, how I got this label and the printer. You're going to have to watch another video for that one. But for now, what we're going to do is just take it out of the peel. Well, just peel it off. It's easy. Like that. Now, I'm not too fussed on where it goes. It'd be nice where it's just right in the middle. As I'm a winter tracksuits. You can make it a little bit more fun, because while you've got the black one here, I've got a red one, and you can print in different colors, different sizes. So this is my summer box, summer wear box. So I'm going to put that on there. There we go. So there we go. So you've got summer, we've got winter, and it's just so easy for you to know exactly what's in there. If you were to return to the other side, you will still be able to know what's in the boxes. It's just that it won't have labels on them. So that is why I took out the label from the original box. But this, I think, is my kind of style. Are you enjoying watching this video? If you are, go ahead and click the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. The one thing you shouldn't do with these boxes is stack them, especially like this, when they've got clothes in them, so they're quite heavy. And what I realized is the one at the bottom, I don't know if you can see this, was kind of shifting. So what I'm going to do is I'll take this up and I'll show you. Yeah, so can you see that? Can you see it? Yeah, it's starting to give way on those two places, so it's the other sides as well. Not so bad here, but I left it all night doing that, and then I realized probably not a good idea. For those of you who might want an option apart from using a box, so you don't want to use a box, and you might be thinking, what am I going to use a box for after I've unpacked everything in the box? For me, I'm going to use it in my garage. I would like to have different color boxes in the garage, so I think that'd be a good option for me when I'm not using it. For those of you who, like I said, if you don't want to use a box, you can use one of this. They come in two different sizes. I got this one from Amazon. I do like the fact that it is see-through in front. For something like this, I've literally just chucked like socks, scarves, you know, hats, anything that I'm not too fussed as to kind of organizing it and what I want to do with them yet. I've just kind of chucked them all in here. I've also got a different size here. This is a bigger size, and I think I've just kind of taken most of my dry clean things that I've dry cleaned, and I don't know if I want to fold them, if I want to put them in a different category yet. So I've just put in a box and put it in here. Like I said, this one is from Amazon, this one is from TikTok Shop, and yes, it's a good alternative for those of you who don't want to use boxes. What do you use when you're packing your clothes? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.